Manchester United are moving different under Michael Carrick. Today, they beat Tottenham, and you all know why I support Tottenham. It's because of Mohammed Kudus. But originally, I'm a Manchester United fan, and I enjoyed the game thoroughly. But I just have to say this: Tottenham are struggling in 2026. They have not won a single game in the EPL in 2026. They have not won a single game in the EPL since Mohammed Kudus got injured. At this point, I sit down and look at how they are performing, and I appreciate every single thing Mohammed Kudus have been doing for this team. It is not easy. That is not all. They have serious injury problems in the team because most of their first team players are all injured. But that is not an excuse for Tottenham to lose today's game. So I'm here to talk about that game, and I'm also here to talk about Kobbie Mainoo, another Ghanaian brother, and the way he has performed so far. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. Thank you for watching this particular video. Quickly, let's jump into it and talk about this game. Look, coming into this game, Manchester United are on a winning streak. They are doing so well under Michael Carrick. So in this game, I knew the winning probability will go in the way of Manchester United. For Tottenham, the way they came into this game to sit on a low block and hit Manchester United on a counter. They are going to play Manchester United's game against them, because if you take a look at the games Manchester United won before the game against Tottenham, normally they don't like to possess the ball too much. They don't like to possess, but they end up winning game. But then this time around, Tottenham wanted to play a reverse psychology idea or a tactics on Manchester United. It did not work today. It did not work. Manchester United, from the blast of the whistle, controlled the game and played very well, to the extent that a red card in that game gave Manchester United the upper hand, the advantage. Christain Romero, why would you do this? Just take a look at the incident and tell me this is not a red card. A lot of people on social media are saying, oh, it's a natural position, it's natural instinct. No, this is a nasty tackle. Christain Romero is a liability to Tottenham. As simple as that. This is his sixth red card since signing for Tottenham. That is too much for a defender, because this is reckless. Because of the red card he received, Manchester United got the advantage in that game just to win that game. As simple as that. Just look at this. Reckless tackle on Casemiro. This is reckless, and there's no two ways about it. Good refereeing decision in that moment, straight red card. But in that moment, they had to sacrifice Odibet. They had to sacrifice Odibet just to bring in another defender, just to keep their defensive shape, because they were playing in a 5-back system. Yeah, Tottenham were playing in a 5-back system, but that did not last for too long, because United just scored some few minutes after that red card incident. And you can't say the goal United scored was because of the red card. Look, it gave United the advantage, but that goal United scored was a well-worked goal. Look, that was beautiful. The way they took that set piece, I was impressed with Man United. Kobbie Mainoo getting the assist. This is what I want to talk about Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo was not getting a lot of playing time under Ruben Amorim, but under Michael Carrick, he's playing like a new player. Let's not forget, United really did not even make any signing in the transfer window. But then the way Kobbie Mainoo is playing, the way he's moving mad under Michael Carrick is crazy. It's crazy just to think that Ruben Amorim was not using this player. What might be the reason? Because he's playing so well. So well. Every single game he gives it his 100% best. And today he got the assist for Manchester United's first goal through Bryan mbeumo. Good goal by all standard. Well played. It might look very easy, but trust me, that is a very difficult ball to play. And for me, that is a good performance for Manchester United. So that game ended in a 1-0 win for Manchester United in the first half. But I'm just going to say this: in the second half, Tottenham continued to play the defensive game. As much as their defense were all about, I just want to give credit to the goalkeeper Vicario. Vicario saved Tottenham today. If not for that, Tottenham would have walked away from this game with about 5 or 6 goals. Vicario was the difference maker today. In fact, all the Tottenham players should give their weekly salary to Vicario, because today he was the difference maker. He was the difference maker for, Tottenham today. I like the way he was making saves, reflex saves, aerial saves. These are what goalkeepers do. You become the last line of defense, and he did an extremely good job. Look, On the side of Tottenham, he's the best player. He did an extremely good job, and I want to give him his credit for that. But for Tottenham also, in the second half, there was an incident with Mickey van der Ven and Maguire, which I believe should have been a penalty. Silly decision in that moment, Mickey van der Ven. He was lucky VAR did not check and the referee decided to overlook it. Because that incident you see on your screen should have been a penalty. You and I know. That is the honest truth. That incident should have been a penalty. And I felt like United were robbed. But then it did not take too long for United to add another goal through Bruno Fernandes. So United they needed that second goal. Vicario was making it difficult, but then eventually they got it, and I'm really happy for the way Manchester United are playing so far under Michael Carrick. Win after win after win after win. For Thomas Frank and Tottenham, there is a big problem with that team. Not only with the injury situations, but also with the way they play. And today is one of those days. You understand? Silly mistakes. You can't blame only the coach today. Today, some of the players need to take the blame, i.e. Christain Romero. He has to take some of the blame because that red card he received, he's going to miss 4 matches. You are an important player. You are the captain of the side. You are going to miss 4 matches. Look at the injury situation with the club. And now a key player is going to miss 4 matches. How do you expect the coach to survive? Look, it's going to be a very difficult period for Tottenham because the injuries are crazy. Just to top it off, their key player is going to miss 4 games. 4 games for that red card situation. And this is really, really bad. This is not something that we want. Once again, I look at the performance and say Mohammed Kudus has done an amazing job at Tottenham. Because trust me, every time he's in the game, he always tries to make something happen. A lot of us do not appreciate it. When I say a lot of us, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, Kudus is doing this, Kudus is doing that. Meanwhile, he has good numbers in the EPL with Tottenham this season. 2 goals, 5 assists. Every single time he plays, he tries to drive the team forward. Now you could see Tottenham of late in 2026. They are suffering. They have not been able to even keep a clean sheet in the EPL 2026. They are suffering. They are lacking that Mohammed Kudus factor in the game. Look, Papi Matissa came into the game, started the game. He was excellent. I loved every single thing he did in that game. But today, it was over him. You understand? Today, he couldn't do it alone. And today, they were so defensive. Even before the red card, Tottenham were too defensive. You understand? After the red card, it was even worse. They had to, once in a while, break out of the whole defensive shape and try to attack Manchester United. Today, United had a free day. I'm not going to tell you free day, but I just want to big up or give credit to Vicario, the goalkeeper of Tottenham, for an excellent job done. And I think Tottenham currently, they are missing their key man, they are missing their star man, Mohammed Kudus, because trust me, if he was in this game, then the game plan would have well suited him, a counter-attacking game. You understand? But he's not in this game. We are hoping and praying that he will return as quickly as possible. And what we hear is it is after the match international break because Tottenham really needs him and also other key players who are injured. So guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think about the game today. Michael Carrick winning after winning after winning after winning. Look, I'm just excited for Manchester United. As I said, originally I'm a Manchester United fan, but then I support my Ghanaian players and whichever club they play for. So you can see me in my Tottenham jersey, but I also have, a Manchester United flag here, United flag here. So it is what it is. In all, I'm just happy for Manchester United. They are turning things around. They are winning their games. United have been trolled for so long, and now they are winning their games. So guys, I'm going to end it here. Let me know what you think about today's, video and also reaction concerning Manchester United win over Tottenham down below in the comments. I'm going to end it here. My name is Adam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Charlie, we go vibe.